When you practice lucid dreams, small things could mean a lot. For example, what and when you eat could ruin or enhance your results. Are you sure you aren't messing it up with your diet? Approximately 10 years ago, I was invited to hold a seminar in Almaty, Kazakhstan. Even before the first lesson started, a person asked me why it was forbidden to eat meat. Then there was another person with the same question. It amused me. I thought, why were people in Kazakhstan so concerned about meat? What's wrong with them? And then, when I started the seminar, a huge woman jumped up and shot at me. "Michael, why can't we eat meat?" I said, "Why not? I eat meat almost every day and that's okay." After those words, many students became so angry at me. It appeared that people who invited me were sure that it was extremely important not to eat meat if you want to practice lucid dreaming. And all my students were asked not to eat meat for months before the seminar. Imagine how they hated me at that moment. This funny story shows that you want to know how food, especially meat, affects results when practicing the phase state. And it really does. By the term phase state, I unite any phenomena when we possess full consciousness during REM sleep. It could be lucid dreaming or even out-of-body experience. We study this topic at Project Elijah by giving interesting tasks to our volunteers. When you think about which diet is better for phase practice, you're on the right track. Let's discuss all major aspects of this topic, and it will help you to jump up to another level of your practice. First of all, you should clearly understand that at this moment there is no research on how food may influence the phase practice. I mean real scientific research, not some mumbo-jumbo. You know, there are many people who declare that they eat only prana on sun rays, but we want to know real facts, no speculation. On the other hand, there is a lot of data on diet and sleep or diet and REM sleep. It is exactly what we need as we enter the phase state during REM sleep. So, does meat really affect your success? It is scientifically proven that there are a lot of products that help you sleep better, especially if you consume them 1 hour before falling asleep. For example, it could be a bit of wine, banana, asparagus, kiwi, fish, milk, and many other things. Let's list the top 3 of them. Oatmeal takes 3rd place. Oatmeal contains tryptophan, amino acids, and carbs. These ingredients work together and help you sleep better. Nuts take 2nd place. Walnuts and almonds may help to promote sleep because of their melatonin content. Also, these nuts have healthy fats, amino acids and B vitamins, which provide better sleep quality too. Tart cherry takes 1st place. Tart cherry juice contains a lot of melatonin. You definitely should consider it if you have problems with sleep or want to improve your phase practice. On the other hand, when you fall asleep, it is not recommended to eat chocolate because of caffeine, fried foods because your body will struggle to digest it, and hot sauce because of possibility of indigestion or rising body temperature. Don't drink alcohol too, because it ruins sleep cycles for sure. Only a bit of wine may help. Are you disappointed with this option? Okay, you can easily get drunk in the phase. Just check the previous episode. Sometimes it's much better to think not about food, but about the time to eat it. For example, it's not a good idea to fall asleep after overeating or with strong hunger. You should feel comfortable before falling asleep and during the night. Also, there's a trick that may help you to fall asleep better and get more phases. Eat some carbs, like cookies and candies just right before going to bed. Because of the sugar in your blood, you will fall asleep much faster. The only problem here is that in a couple of hours your sugar begins to drop drastically, and this may ruin your sleep. For this reason, you should try this trick only during daytime naps or with a deferred method. When you wake up 2 hours before your final awakening, then fall asleep again with intention to enter the phase. On the other hand, if you sleep too deeply, you better drink coffee or eat chocolate before falling asleep. Now let's talk about specific diets. Let's list the top 3 of them from a scientific point of view. The Mediterranean diet takes third place. It has been proven that this diet helps with getting healthy sleep. The Mediterranean diet mimics the eating habits of Italy and Greece, as you know. The main principle of this diet is high consumption of fruits, unrefined cereals, beans, olive oil, vegetables and fish. It also includes moderate consumption of cheese, yogurt and wine, but low consumption of non-fish meat. Quite a balanced and good choice. The ketogenic diet takes the second place. It has been scientifically proven that this diet not only helps to sleep better, but prolongs REM sleep as well. Exactly what we need. The ketogenic diet is a very low-carb, high-fat diet. It forces your body to use fat as a primary source of energy instead of sugar. To follow this diet, just try to eat only meat, eggs, cheese, milk, fish, oil, nuts, and low-carb vegetables like pepper and tomato. You can have any other food too, but just a little bit. And the winner is the high glycemic diet. This diet is one of the worst diets if you are trying to stay in shape and need energy for your life. It may cause diabetes and is forbidden for people with that diagnosis. At the same time, some studies show it's the best diet for practicing the phase state because it makes you much more sleepy. The main principle of this diet is to eat everything with high glycemic index. White bread, cereals, honey, white rice, French fries, donuts, soda, the sweetest fruits, and so on. Considering how dangerous this high glycemic diet is, you should not follow it on everyday basis. But if you practice the phase just a few days per week, you may choose this diet for these days or for some particular meals. A study shows it works better when you eat high glycemic food 4 hours before bedtime. But my own experience shows it works perfect just right before falling asleep. So don't blame me if I get too fat. I might just be practicing lucid dreaming too much. Sorry, but we cannot rate the vegetarian diet here. The problem is that there are a few types of this diet, and people sleep differently when they just start this diet and after being on it for a long time. For example, we can say for sure that when you start a vegetarian diet, you ruin your sleep routine. I'm sure you have heard stories about this from your friends. Then, in a few weeks, your sleep may get even better than before, but only if you don't forget about having a wide variety in your food. So what about meat? We know for sure that the best sleep is possible when 20% of the diet is protein. And it's not mandatory to get it only from meat. It could be from any source, like beans and nuts. Actually, a few studies show that meat could badly affect your sleep, but it depends on many aspects. First of all, it's not the key factor. If you make mistakes during attempts to enter the phase, it won't get better if you refuse to eat meat. Second, if you eat meat too much, it has so small effects that you won't feel it at all. In the future there will be much more research on this topic and we will know for sure what to eat for better phase state practices. For now, you should understand that there is no need for extreme changes to your eating habits. For some changes may help you a lot, they won't help you if you make major mistakes with techniques. Just eat a healthy and balanced diet. Actually, you may eat everything if you know when to stop. Don't forget that you can participate in our experiments at Project Elijah. If you are an experienced practitioner, just sign up and get your first task. If you are a newbie, we have a practical quest free webinars and a lot of free learning materials which may help you to start your own practice just tonight. The links are in the description. See you on our project.